Don't struggle trying to work out the wedding industry in 2025 because the new Bridebook and Hitched wedding survey reports are out. To save you time having to read both reports, I've done it for you, and I've got 5 key takeaways that every new and aspiring wedding celebrant needs to know. First, I'll tell you why we should pay close attention to what Hitched and Bridebook are saying. And then I'll uncover what sort of ceremonies are on the way up and which are declining. What's big and changing with wedding venues, and how the timings of weddings are shifting, how couples are booking their wedding suppliers, and most importantly, what all this means to new and existing wedding celebrants. So let's dive right in. Bridebook and Hitched are the UK's 2 biggest wedding planning platforms. Between them, they attract millions of couples every year. According to the research, 84% of couples now use wedding planning apps like Bridebook and Hitched to book their wedding suppliers. In this survey, Bridebook surveyed 6,800 engaged and newlywed couples, making it the largest study of its kind in the UK. Hitched combines insights from 3,000 couples married in 2024 and their own data. Both reports reveal what couples are planning, what they're booking, and what they're prioritising with their wedding planning. And since celebrants are at the growing heart of many weddings, if you want to be a successful wedding celebrant, you need to understand what's happening in the industry. The big news is that celebrant-led ceremonies are rising fast. Hitch reports that 23% of couples now choose a celebrant. That's up 5% from last year. Why? Couples want personalisation. They're increasingly happy separating their legal ceremony from their celebration. This gives them the freedom to make their wedding day truly unique. Meanwhile, religious ceremonies continue to decline. The research suggests church weddings have dropped by half in the last 5 years, from 28% in 2019 to just 14% in 2024. But here's the important point. Many couples still want to honour family, cultural or religious traditions in small, personal and meaningful ways. What this means for celebrants is that you need to highlight your flexibility and show that you can include traditional and cultural elements. You need to continue to educate couples and venues about celebrant-led ceremonies. Many still don't know that this option exists. Share examples of what fusion and personal ceremonies can really look like. Bridebook and Hitched highlight some other key trends, like gastropubs and restaurants are on the rise for budget-conscious couples. Hotel and wedding barns remain the top 2 most popular venue types. Outdoor ceremonies are becoming more common, but weather worries still hold some couples back. What this means for celebrants is that you need to network with wedding coordinators at venues. Many still don't understand what wedding celebrant ceremonies are and what we can do. And very patronisingly, they often call our ceremonies blessings. So make sure you leave brochures or business cards at friendly wedding venues. And be ready to show how you can adapt to different types of venues, from grand hotels to intimate pubs. More and more couples appear to be breaking away from the traditional Saturday summer wedding. Weekday weddings are becoming increasingly popular, especially amongst Gen Z couples. Autumn weddings are now nearly as popular as summer ones, with October being a real standout month. And why is this? Cost. Couples are saving money by choosing off-peak weddings. So what does this mean for celebrants? Well, it means offering flexible pricing for weekdays and off-peak seasons. Also, be prepared to adapt your schedule to these new trends. Both reports stress how important digital tools are for today's couples. Most couples these days use apps like Bridebook and Hitched in their wedding planning. Less than 20% of couples said they attend wedding fairs or open days. Here's what stands out. Couples demand transparent pricing. If they don't know what your fees are, they're not even going to contact you. Mobile friendliness is essential. Most planning happens on their mobile phones. So what does this mean for celebrants? Well, it means you've got to update your website so you have clear pricing and packages. Whilst you probably design and update your website on a laptop, make sure it works perfectly on mobile devices. Make sure you keep your profiles on Bridebook and Hitched up to date, including with photos, testimonials and pricing. The wedding industry is changing, and that's great news for celebrants. Couples want personal, meaningful ceremonies, and that's exactly what we offer. If you're already a celebrant, remember to focus on personalisation, flexibility and great customer service. Build strong relationships with venues and post quality content and build your community on Instagram and TikTok. If you're thinking about becoming a celebrant, then there's never been a better time to start. The demand for celebrant-led wedding ceremonies is growing fast. So there you have it, the top wedding trends for 2025 and what it means to wedding celebrants. Now, if you want to read more in detail with loads of resources, please check out my full blog post about these reports, which is linked in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel in order to get more tips and inspiration about becoming a successful celebrant. I look forward to seeing you next time.